Hello, thank you for being in a new video. This time, let me tell you what I like most and least about the Galaxy A15 in its version. Remember that there is another edition so you don't get confused in case you are considering buying it. So, as always, let me tell you, don't buy the Galaxy A15 without watching this video. Let's consider its launch price, which has been 3,999 pesos. On screen, you see the reference price in dollars, just so you have an idea of reference. But remember that prices here are not the same as over there. Generally, in Mexico, prices are a bit higher, so we will evaluate this device in the context of Mexican prices. Let's start with what I like the most. Its distribution is very good, so you can find it in online stores, physical stores, and wherever you want. It has a Super AMOLED screen of 90 Hz in its refresh rate, which in the price range gets to compete very well, since usually in this price range you will find IPS screens, although they could get to overcome it in refresh rate, but personally I prefer an AMOLED screen than an IPS, so I like what we find here. It also has a 9-band equalizer without the need to connect to headphones, so you can customize your sound experience in a remarkably good way. It also has the standalone application sound function. Remember that this allows you to send the sound of some apps to Bluetooth devices, while keeping the sound of other apps local at the same time. So it's a kind of sound multitasking which even much more expensive devices don't incorporate. Overall, the device is going to give us good selfie pictures even at night, where it's usually a much more complicated scenario. In addition, it does have an ultra-wide camera. This is remarkable because in the price range is not very common to include this camera, although it is not a camera of such quality, but as I say, in the price range is not common to find it. It will also give us good portrait shots. It does good foreground detection, blurs the background well, and the colors are fine. Also, the video recording is considerably good within its price range. In addition, it comes with Android 14 and gives you 4 years of Android updates and 5 years of security patches. In the price range, that is definitely something that no one is going to give you. In fact, this is a policy that some manufacturers only offer at the high end. So, it's remarkable that Samsung is offering this from the entry-level range. And the software comes with good options. We highlight the presence of applications in floating window mode, a very good way of one-handed use. It also has the edge panel function with various tools in the sidebar. It also includes the modes and routines function, so you can automate all kinds of things on your cell phone. So it really offers you very good features. It also has good security options like the Secure Folder, Samsung Pass, as a password manager, and confidential notes. And it even has Samsung Kit, so you can lend the phone to your children with much more security and more restrictions. It also includes NFC to make mobile payments or connect to other devices by bringing your back closer. And in the price range, this is obviously an unusual feature. It also has Smart View, so you can wirelessly project the screen in an advanced way. For example, you could project just one application while you continue using other applications on your cell phone, or you could project with the screen of your cell phone turned off. Samsung offers a tremendously broad ecosystem in number of devices and in functions and interaction, so that's also another one of the points I like most about this phone. The Helio G99 processor is pretty good for this price range. So powerful tasks like in the gaming result or video editing, it gives you a very good performance compared against competitors in this same price range. In fact, in gaming, it also offers you good tools at the software level to complement your experience very well. Atiende na midante sabe na pa. But now let me tell you what I did not like. It has a design with thick bezels and notch which makes it look much older than it is. That is, it looks like a device from 3 years ago. It also offers no level of protection against water, no Gorilla Glass or anything like that. Although that's not a common thing in the price range, but we'd sure like to see it. You'll also notice that it has a limit of only 3 registrations on the fingerprint reader. So if you like to enroll multiple fingers for convenience or multiple people you trust, you're much more limited here. Also, you'll notice that it doesn't include a charger in the box. That's something that's definitely annoying, but you'll have to buy Samsung's charger, or also fortunately it's compatible with power delivery chargers, so you could look for other non-genuine chargers that are going to be compatible with fast charging anyway. You'll also notice that it doesn't have a gyroscope. This is something very important if you like to play content that specifically needs this sensor, so it's good to know. Although remember that it is not the same as the orientation sensor, so for example it can offer you automatic rotation, only the gyroscope is for much more advanced applications and games, and it has only 4 GB of RAM, which for a Galaxy is very little. While 4 GB of RAM is the norm in this price range, on Galaxy devices, this amount of RAM translates to you being able to use 2 or 3 apps at the same time. If you use more than this amount, the device is going to get very slow and definitely won't give you a good feeling. So it is important that you know this fact so that you are not getting desperate with it. Even though it has a powerful processor, it gets very slow when you have a lot of things open. Tabe, but you let me know your experience if you already bought it. For now, we have reached the end of this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, you know you can tell me. See you next time.